Hi, I'm Nikki, also known as the Broke Entrepreneur. That's as much of an intro as I'm going to do. And today we're talking about waiting. I have been doing that far too much. And I get it. I'm an editor. I'm somewhat of a perfectionist, but in an odd way. I mean, if we break it down in a like zodiac standpoint, which if you're not into this, you can, skip this section. But for me, as a Capricorn, I struggle a lot with letting people see my imperfection or letting people know that I have imperfection, which is like, yeah, everybody does. People are going to know that by just looking at you. I just operate on a perfectionist level that is so incredibly toxic towards the self, completely unhealthy for our mind, and almost impossible to do. I place confines on myself because I feel like I have to earn what it is that I'm trying to do. Like if I want to post a video, I have to earn being able to post a video through editing. But also, I really enjoy the editing process. And that makes me think of another thing, which is I should probably be offering editing services. I should have been doing that since I was in high school, or at least getting into that market somewhat, but I didn't. And understandably, I was really trying to figure out the business thing. I wish I had a mentor at that time who was also sorry, into business. Or I don't wish I took a business course. I'm glad I didn't do that. I don't find enjoyment in learning or like matriculating under the major of business. That sounds far too difficult for me. That's not a challenge I'm willing to take. I would rather take the difficulty of the medical field than business because, and oddly enough, of course, the medical field is heavier, but I don't know. Business is so hard for me to wrap my head around. The medical field is exact, right? You do this, and that, you'll get this outcome. You have to follow it to a T, right? Get your numbers right, get everything right. When you're in business, like you're throwing spaghetti at a wall. Some people know the right length to boil their noodles so that it sticks every time or most of the time. But for the people who are cooking noodles for the first time or the first few times, it's like swimming in something bigger than the ocean and you're nothing but a little amoeba. Like, what do you do? What do you do? Oh, but you know what to do. And you have to keep doing it until it works. When I was younger, I made it work. I think part of that is because I was in high school. And in high school, you're capable of marketing orally, like vocally. You can go to somebody and say, hey, I'm selling this thing, or look at what I'm selling, yada, yada, yada. They're like, oh, I'll get it, or whatever. And it's easier to market when you're with somebody in front of them and you have the product rather than you're online and you're telling somebody why you should pay both shipping and the price of the product. And of course, people will do it, um, especially if it comes with shipping. I think the self worth in me just does not see it as high enough to be able to be paid anymore. When I was crocheting and making products, yeah, I deserved to be paid because, well, one, I needed to get yarn and I needed to keep my tools up and stuff. So yeah, I need to get paid for it, but I wasn't charging a lot. I did an order of 25 crochet items, and for me, I saw the price and I cut it in half because it just made me uncomfortable. But also I think the broke entrepreneur in me was cooking. So I had to take my time. I had to go through peaks and valleys stages of the business and learn it. I've been learning business by myself for the most part for the past, since sophomore year of high school. So for like almost 8 years, 7 to 8 years, I've been learning uh um business by myself. My brother is a business major, which I learned as much as I can from him. My mother is really great at numbers, and my father is really great at numbers as well in entertainment. I didn't get the chance to learn from them. You know, when you're second to last born, you get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. Either or. I don't know a lot about business. I want to know more about business. I want to know the reality of it, not what I can research online or read in a book. I want to know from somebody who is in business, who isn't no, who isn't gonna BS me, who isn't gonna try and scam me, and is gonna tell me the real. This is what it is. This is what you need to do. This is how you need to do it. Get it done. And I can do that. Belvedere, stop it. She's sitting down, man. He's an old man. He don't like being bothered. I would like a mentor. And I think when I get to the place financially where I can pay for mentorship, I would love to. Right now, I'm trying to find mentorship anywhere communally. I just not in a rush. I don't I have an odd sense of self-worth. Like I understand what I'm worth, but when I have to say that out loud or when I have to act on that worth outwardly, it's uncomfortable. I don't enjoy it. Belvedere, you're being ridiculous, buddy. I don't enjoy it. Nonetheless, I have been too scared to post a video. Last month I did Broken Bottle, which is a project I worked on between February, March, April, May, for 4 months. So since February, from February to May, I was working on it. And actually, it was supposed to come out in May, but I pushed it out another month because I was still trying to figure out the project. And I also felt like I needed enough time to schedule out this project. Something in me does not feel comfortable enough to keep up with the schedule of just post every day. I hate doing the same thing every day. So whatever it is that I feel like doing today, I'm gonna hyper focus on, and then whatever it is that I feel like doing tomorrow, I'm gonna hyper focus on. Which I took to scheduling posts. I scheduled a whole bunch of posts, 51 posts on Substack. I think 40 something posts on Instagram, but I was still going. I had to add more as I was going. I just didn't feel like doing all of that at the time. I don't think you could post to, like, there was a limit to how far out you could post. So I hit that limit too. I had my YouTube posts ready. I think I had like 8, 7, 8, and they were still going. I had a bunch scheduled out. So that was what I was working on in those months. And I also have behind the scene content. I have stuff that I didn't post. I didn't feel like editing when Broken Bottle was coming out. So I still have content that I can make. And I don't know why it is that I feel like I got to earn that, because some of it is already done. And I just have a habit of archiving constantly. I'm always, stop it. I'm always going to archive my work. I'm going to look at it, enjoy it. Luna and Belvedere. Stop. No, no, no. Lord, she's just a baby. I have a habit of archiving my work, and I think it's fine to a point. It's fine, definitely, if you go back to it later on and unarchive it and release it. It's not fine when you have an archive that spans back almost to your elementary years, and not many people have seen it. I'm talking about content, unposted content from comics that I don't even make anymore, but I do plan on revisiting. Unposted stories, or unpublished stories, unposted short content, just a whole bunch of stuff that I barely go back to watch. I just make it because I enjoy content creation. But I don't think people would enjoy me as a content creator. And I don't know what's convincing me of that because I've gone viral a few times. So something's funny about me. People find me funny in real life. Whatever it is, I just be talking. So I don't know. But I've been feeling 11:11. I've been feeling like I had to wait and earn my post and schedule it out so that it can be the most perfect and the most presentable. I am roughly presentable. I went to college for English. I know how to talk to people, and I know how to give a presentation. I may not be perfect at all times, especially since I know that I'm on camera. I'm not going to hold myself to the standard of giving a presentation in front of people. When I'm in front of people, there's things that I don't do, of course, because that's a different type of performance. When I'm on the camera and I know that I'm allowed to edit, I can operate differently. In this video, I had the intention of going in without having to edit it. Will I edit it or will I leave the imperfections in? I'm hoping I leave the imperfections in to allow myself to just create and release. Sometimes we don't have to schedule a day for our release. Sometimes we can just release. That's been the theme of this past week, release. So y'all might hear some coughs and all those whatever in the video and me telling my dogs to stop. But if people see, I ain't getting a lot of views right now, so if people see this or if they don't, it ain't got nothing to do with me. I just know that success is improving others wrong. It's proving yourself right. So y'all, please believe in your vision and just be.